So I'm live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's been a pretty hype event. It's good to be here. Good to play some Megaman 4. Let me see here. We tried to balance the audio a bit, so if hopefully it sounds good. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to play this. GG to Kumba who came just before me here, playing them sweet hacks. I am Lookintoad, and I love this video game. I play it a lot. Been working on it for a few years. Still some more work left to do with it, but I'm always glad to play it and talk about it, and so I'm glad you could be here for that. I'm going to go ahead and just count down and get started. Since you just saw Megaman, I'm pretty sure you're familiar. And if you're here for Retrothon, you're probably pretty familiar with the way Megaman works. Bosses, like rock, paper, scissors, etc. Got to use the powers to do cool stuff. So let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, go. So right off the bat, I go to Pharaoh. There's two major routes for Megaman 4 80%. There's Pharaoh first and Bright first. Pharaoh first is faster by about like 6 seconds or so, but both rights are just perfectly fine for getting world record time in this game, as was evidenced by the amazing Rockman 4 tournament of 2020. Amazing stuff. If you haven't seen it, by the way, I recommend it. But there's some things that are different. I would say, for the most part, Pharaoh first is harder. Namely, you have to do this whole business with the sliding in the sand, and normally you have Flash Stopper if you do Bright first. But I go here to get Balloon and to get the Pharaoh Man weapon, both of which I'm going to use to save some time in Bright Man. And that was the Balloon. So we're going to use that to hopefully go fast. Like a lot of NES games, when there's a bunch of stuff happening on screen, the game slows down a little bit. I don't like to call it lag, I like to call it cinematic slowdown. It's a feature of the amazing power of the NES. It just knows exactly when to slow down the game for the right amount of drama. Okay. And just shoot on through these mummy baddies. Megaman 4 is really fun to play fast, in my opinion. The sliding is really cool. It's funny, this game introduced the charge shot for the Classic 6, but in the speedrun context, you actually want to try to charge, usually as, like, if you can do something else other than a charge shot, usually that's the choice you're making, because charging itself can cause slowdown. So it's funny because you hear that rule coming up, ABC always be charging, but not if you're speedrunning. Otherwise, you're gonna get some of that sweet lag. So Pharaoh himself is actually not too bad when you kind of have an idea of what you want from him. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot. I'll take a second to explain this. I'm not. Okay, so I was not at all in the right place to try to... Splays, that's funny. And I went to split, but it's just gonna run. Okay. So there's a magic pixel. It's a place that you can be where you will zip to the center of the screen instead of to the top. Save some good time. So also hello to friends, Mega Fam, faces old and new. So now I'm going into Bright, where we're hopefully going to see some time saves for my Pharaoh first decision. Namely with the balloon weapon to do some crazy stuff with these crickets coming up, and the weapon itself against Bright Man. Woo! Thank you. They can either jump big or small, and there's like a 4 pixel window or something, frame window to catch that small jump. Getting all my words mixed up here. So here's where the first big save would come in if we do this right, and it's pretty tricky, so I'm going to try to focus here. Take a little bit of a backup here. Normally you make it over that cricket. You really don't want to activate any of them if you can, or only the ones you have to, because they cause a bunch of lag. But all in all, we made it through, so that's good. Got our little balloon jump there. And we're going to take Pharaoh into Brightman. So a fully charged Pharaoh shot will do 3 damage, much like a fully charged Buster shot. So if you go in there and you time your stuff right with the overhead charge, you bonk him with that, you will still retain a full charge shot to throw. And so it's like doubling up on Buster charge shots if you have a really good rhythm with the weapon. And plus, there's a special way to hit him, which I will show you. So I hit him with the 2. Oh no! Get over here, thank you. I hit him with the 2, and then I hit him with a small one. And the reason I hit him with a small one is to prevent him from freezing me. He'll only freeze you at 16, 8, and 4 health. If you hit him with 2 full charge shots, sorry, I was thinking, 2 full charge shots and then a small shot, it'll set up his health so he'll never be able to freeze you. And if you play this game casually and you do Toad first and you go to him next, all you got to do to take advantage of that is shoot him with 1 lemon and then switch to Toad and you'll set it up. So, super easy to do, recommend it to everybody. Alright, so this is where you'd normally see Balloon first if you were doing right first. So, and this vertical. What is happening? Okay, let's just move past it. Cool little double there. This guy being annoying. Alright, so gnarly climb, but we're through. Gonna go through these hippos. This is something you can do playing casually too. It's just, you don't even have to deal with these guys. If you have enough health to spare, you can skip them. More like Skippo. See, these are the jokes. I got a lot of them. I have a really good one coming up for Dustman stage. It's a little like little high concept. It's okay if you don't get it at first. If you've watched me play this game before in events, you might know this joke about Dustman. I created it, and it's actually pretty brilliant. It gets better every time I tell it, to be honest. So, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, another Skippo. This stage is actually pretty tightly routed for health and ammo, because right at the beginning of the stage, whoop, scary. Right at the beginning of the stage, I switch over to the weapon I'm going to use to kill him, as well as like damage boosting constantly to get through things. And I didn't play my cards exactly right, because I don't have enough health to do the quick deboost here. I have to do the slow one, where I do that. Normally you'd be left with 2 health if I did the fast one. And my ammo's lower than I would appreciate as well. But I have enough health to do the quick kill if I do it right. No, that's okay. He's dead. Alright, and we're through. Bing, and we're out. So I was on the magic pixel there, as you saw. Megaman just goes right to the center, which is nice. So next up is Dustman stage. Some stages are scary because there's just lots of like really precise stuff you can mess up, and then the consequences, you lose time. But some stages are like Dustman, where the consequence is just death if you mess up a part of what you're doing. So it can be a little frightening. We'll hopefully make it through no problems. So as you might have noticed already, I'm getting a lot of utility out of Pharaoh. And I will be getting a lot of utility out of Flash Stopper, starting with Skullman stage. So I'm gonna just try to make it through this healthy, safe. Okay, good. It's a very dangerous and spooky room to have go wrong, but we made it through decently enough. This next place is very consistent, but also scary. Whoop. Well, it's consistent if you do it right. I didn't do it right. Well, how will the recovery be? Okay, we can at least get the decent-ish recovery. Oop. If I don't die! Oh, no! There was no recovery to be had. Alright. I have to play my hand here, guys, and let you in on the Super Toad secret. I didn't want to have to break it out for the marathon, but I will. What you just saw is a very special trick that I'm using to set up an amazing recovery later in refights. It's going to fix the RNG. I'm going to have absolutely perfect timing and execution. No! Okay. I can't afford bits. My speed wallet's too light to make jokes. I just got to get through, and I don't have any ring. So this is where we really got to shine now. We gotta make it through fast. Recover somehow. Oh, okay, decent enough, and I'll take that ring. That's fine. I'm sorry, everyone. Please forgive me. And we're kind of back on track-ish. This is fine. This is fine. All right, but anyway, now that I'm through that mess, I can tell my amazing Dustman joke. So if you tell this joke, you have to quote me. If you feel inclined, and you should feel inclined, you should probably hit up my Cash App or PayPal. This is a really good joke. And like I said, don't feel bad if you don't get it at first. It takes people some time sometimes. It's classic, really. I could see many jokes sprouting from this one joke just based on its initial wit and cleverness. And that joke is, Dustman sucks. Do you get it? Because we hate him and he's a vacuum person. And so it plays on those levels. It's pretty brilliant. If you use it, please, explain where you got it. Let people know, pay proper credit. I'm the only one who's ever made that joke about Dustman, ever. In the history of life. That's the joke. That's the Dustman joke. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Immediately canceled for such a bad joke. Like, out of the stream, go! We're gonna put in someone much funnier, much better. Anyway, back to balloons. That's the Dustman joke, though. Is every time I make it worse. I just elaborate way more than I should. But now we're in Skullman stage. We're back to some balloons. I really like this stage. I like, it's very fun to play. Any of the balloons are just tremendously fun. Any stage that has you do that. And for those of you that are curious about running this game, it's much more approachable than it seems. There are not just me, but many people who are like, I'm gonna finally learn balloons in Mega Man 4 for their run, and then they do it, and they're like, wow, it's that bad? See, it is not so bad. Whoop. So, but yeah, from here on out, you're going to see some crazy flash stopper usage. This weapon is insane. So, normally, what happens is it freezes the screen for like 5 seconds. You can still use the Buster. Freezing the screen only uses a little bit of ammo, as you saw. However, while you're sliding in this game, the timer for it to unfreeze does not go down, which is just absolutely just amazing, as you can imagine. And we are going to use the heck out of it. Up until castle stages, and then we'll be saying goodbye to Flash. Skull's out of there. Skull's funny. He actually reacts purely to things that you do. So if you go in and you just don't press anything, he just stands there and stares at you. It's pretty funny. I have to peek at chat real quick just to see how no one is happy about my joke. Oh yeah, and I died a lot. I'm sorry. That was also bad. No, thanks for putting up with me, everybody, for my wonky sense of humor and my also bad crushers. This stage is a little, slide please, scary. You can't jump out of slides underwater, so you have to be careful with the movement decisions you make. Also, I mash these with my teeth. Hold on. Not a very good mash. But there's another whale coming up, and we'll eat that one too. Let's go. It's pretty good. It's a good song. Alright, time to chomp up this other one. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. I'm hungry. Tasty. The satisfaction of eating lemons. Or generating lemons. I don't know. You gotta eat the whale and spit the lemon. Oh no, that's a jump button. Oh, that's another jump button. Disrespectful. I disagree, video game. Alright, so here we go with Dive Man. Using the strats earlier to kill those rays with the skulls, I am left with only just enough skulls to do the damage I gotta do and beat him. Which can be a little scary. I get scared of it. Let's see if we can get the extra skip. Shoutouts to Riley! He's the one who gave me that visual cue. Big love. Big smooch. So we made it through Dive. As you can see, the flash stopper is insane. It's pretty powerful. So let's go to Drill Man. I like Drill Man stage, another flash stopper stage. Happy 420. Oh, it is, isn't it? It is April 20th. Huh. I was like, you're ridiculous. Those are... What am I supposed to say here? Nice. And then I noticed that is the actual date. So... Oh, get bonked. Yeah, this stage is pretty mellow. It's Drill Man himself that no one likes. Because he doesn't care who he hurts. He will just dive at any time. And it wastes a little over 4 seconds when he does. There's nothing you can really do to stop it. He just does it. So if you go in, hopefully he'll just be nice to you. Okay, that's supposed to be a jump. Climbing ladders is so slow. It's the slowest thing. Ladders are a bad idea. Alright, so let's see. This is a good test of your movement. Because if you slide real spicy all the way through, you don't get it to unfreeze at all. Not even once. Let's see how spicy my feet are. Oh, spicy feet. I did it. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's see what this jokester wants to do. Please start walking. Jumping's fine too. Oh, he dope. When he starts walking, he will always walk to the other side of the room, so pulling him in the corner is usually a good idea. See, there he goes. Now he's gonna walk all the way through. No! Okay, 1, 2. 2 dives is not that bad. 2 dives and a center kill is pretty cool. And we're out. Nice! What's going on here? There's lots of talk of snacks. I'm okay with that. That's cool. Snacks are pretty amazing. I too am fond of snacks. I've been eating honeycomb cereal lately. Alright, let's go to Toadman. Toadman is a lovely, lovely boy. My head story for this is that they had 7 fighting robots, and then Toadman was a dance robot, and he was like, yeah, I'll help out, that's fine. And then he just came and decided to help out. So this is something you can do casually, too, is just freeze this screen and slide. One weird trick that birds and falling robots hate, to prevent you from ever having the headache of dealing with them again. As a matter of fact, just use it in this screen, too. Use it for all your things. Flash stopper. Stop stressing, start flashing. That's my motto. Paid for by Flash Stopper Incorporated. Alright. Nice and smooth. Flash stopper just... What? Okay, scary. Scary. This is fine. Go. Okay. Oh no. Alright. I'm glad that we didn't have to fight the snail or die. Those were the two things that were dancing around in my brain that I didn't want to have to encounter. Thankfully, neither of them happened. Alright, Toadio. My bestest, most beloved. Bomb. Boom. Goodbye. Goodbye. I will see you. Excellent. Well, that's it, guys. We are, let's see, that's 8 stages, so we are 2/3 of the way through the game. This game's pretty unique, actually, in that Dr. Cossack is our boss this time. After Wily's shenanigans in 3, they decided to shelve him for this one and introduce a new antagonist with different motives and ambitions. So we took out the 8 robots, and now we go into the 4 Cossack stages and take this baby home. So sad we only have 4 stages left together, but it'll be fun. Oh, look at that Toad Man wiggling. That's a good thing. Alright, here we go. Oh, I bonked. I hate that guy. These are some of the worst enemies in the game. That was just obnoxious what happened. They have 6 health, so they can take 1,000,000 hits. And then they also deal a ton of damage when you bonk them. That's good. Okay, scary hallway, but decent hallway. There's ice physics here, so if you've played through this, you know there's a bunch of slipping and sliding. Thankfully, if you do your own slipping and sliding via sliding and jumping, you don't really feel it as much. It's because you're not trying to fight it with walks. This screen is very scary, but should go well. It should be fine. Lots of ways it can go wrong. It can be goofy. So now we enter into Mothraia. Some of the weapons in this game, this one included, have a 1-pixel hitbox. Like, that ring looks huge, but where it hits stuff is only right in the very center. So it can be deceptive when you're learning this fight, because you're just throwing that thing around, and you're like, this should be hitting, but it will not. Water. It's good for you. For your health. So this is the final, like, really crazy cool balloon strat stage, so we'll see how we do. Drip, drip. So that's good. Oh, and that did not go good. I'm gonna go for it again and try to get the ammo down there at the bottom. That seems cool. Okay. Awful that we had to goof for it, but when there's ladder balloons, you wanna see them. And of course, normally you take rush jet, but we're just gonna scoot our way through. Oh, please. That's really bad. I wonder if I have an E-tank. I might take that health up there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Oh, please. Let him go down, okay. So this is fine. We're just gonna roll with that. Pretty awful, but sets us up to do what we gotta do in Cossack 4. We made it through a decent enough health. Sorry for the mess, but we're through to Square Machine. Square Machine is one of the most punishing pieces of RNG in this game. He can either go by fast, medium, and then form, or he can go by medium and then form, or just form. Him forming right away is the fastest. Right here is the medium, a 2, where he just goes by slow and then forms. Which is good. Let's see. Anything but a 3, I guess, is good. I mean, 1's our ideal. Oh, and a 1. A 2 and a 1 is actually great. This was really good luck. 1 forming right away. That saves a bunch of good time. Oh no! Oh no! God. Cycle. Rip. And it's a 3, no less. Yikes. Pretty gross, guys. Alright. And we're out. Well, shucks. Good thing the game's nearly done. Did you see what I did? The game's almost over. I don't know why I'm like this. That's my favorite fake donation to have read, especially during this stage. It's like, we have a donation from Lookintoad's grandma. All it says is, why are you like this? And the answer is always, I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, me ma. And I'm so weird. Alright, so this is the auto-scroller. This is a good place to tell jokes. Anyone have any good jokes? Any goofs? You want to share? I have a good pun. You want a good one? Here it is. Are you ready? I entered 10 puns into a pun contest, hoping that one would win. But no pun intended. That's powerful, right? It's bad. It's the punchline is in and of itself. That's... Hey, wait, why did my thing cut? I'm not live anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? Just tell a joke so bad like that. Like, no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Yeah, this is a pretty mellow stage. There's some ways to go faster, but it's very specific. Let's see the reaction to my joke in chat. Someone said no. That sounds right. That sounds like a proper reaction. Oh my gosh. Bow, bow. Wow. Down, 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 down. You guys want to hear me sound like Kirby? Hello. It's terrifying, really. It's a cursed talent I have. I'm a bit dry of water, but I can keep trying it. Hold on, let's do this. It's like an Elmo voice that I'm blessed with. From downtown. Boop, got him. Gotta love that. You hit him on top and hit him going down. And he's out. Bam! Kirby over puns, please and thank you.
Hi. Poyo. I entered 10 puns into a pun contest. Hoping one would win.
No, it's the worst. The best of the worst. Anyway, we're moving now on into Cossack 4 now. So it's the last stage of the game. It's been fun, guys. It's been. That song, anytime I say it's been, that happens sometimes. Alright, cool. So I was charging a shot there, you might have noticed. And I decided to put that charged shot in my pocket and use it for later. Which is something you can do. If you pause the game and switch into something else while you have a charge shot, when you switch back to Buster, that was a really good drill, but that's fine. You'll have a charge shot still there with you. Okay. Bop, and I'm gonna use it right here. Oh, never mind. That drop interrupted my groove. Threw off my groove. Oh, okay. Go. Yes. It's the little things. What? Okay. Alright, guys. Final boss. I just gotta say thanks for hanging. It's been really good. Played a lot of good Mega Man. I was very funny today. You're welcome. No, I'm just kidding. One of my favorite bits is just acting like I'm the funniest guy. Alright, so a lot of things are messed up by sliding in this game, strangely enough, and including them is Dr. Cossack. Alright, here we go. GG, glad we could... Wait, Proto Man? Kalinka? Wait, what? What? It wasn't Dr. Cossack, but who? It was Wily. It was Wily. It was Wily. It was Wily, you guys. I might... It was Wily. Well, there you go. 4 more stages with me, as if anyone's actually surprised. I just like to pretend. It's fun. So, now we get Wily 1, 2, 3, and 4, because it... Guess what? It was Wily the whole time. This is the stage of the Mets. Ooh, messed up that. That's fine. Let's just go. Let's just move past it. Oh, let's just move past it. This is also known as Wily's bathroom. That's what everybody calls it. My guess is that there's like lots of pipes and the colors and the water, and it's also very, to me, it seems very sanitary. It's like very, like, clean stage. Like this whole underwater area looks like this. That could be dish soap I'm swimming around in. Okay. Whoa, okay. Scary, but fine. Rush jet. Down, 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 swing, down, 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 down. Beep, beep, bo, beep, 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 beep. So those are Yoku blocks, but did you guys know they're actually called Kozu blocks? I didn't know this. Someone told me this. I was like, Kozu blocks? Really? I've never heard that. And they said, yeah, 'cause you always falling off of them. And I had to, like, cut stream and go to bed and try again tomorrow. Like, his joke made me put a cap on the day and say, enough's enough. Alright. Met Daddy. That's his real name, by the way. Metal Daddy. Metal Daddy. He's thankfully being pretty nice to me. I appreciate him. Thank you, Metal Daddy. Thank you, Metal Daddy. Boop. And we're out. Oh, you were knowing to show your disbelief that it was Wily? I know. It shocks me every time. Like, I feel it, like... it's good. It's good, you know? Some things you can look forward to in life, like that. It was Wily! All along. I don't know. That wasn't a very good joke. You know what I do sometimes? Sometimes, like, I don't have a joke fully formed, but I feel like there's one in there, and I know there's one in there. And so I go into this, like, autopilot, like, I'm just gonna start trying to make it happen. And then it's either gonna be funny or it's gonna fizzle out, and then I'll just do what I'm doing now. I'll be like, look, I'm sorry, I thought something funny was going to happen. I apologize. And then usually that, in and of itself, is enough. Like, to cover. Like, to be like, sorry, I thought it was gonna be funny. Because that's funny to me, anyway. Also, shoutouts to... I can only peek at the chat a little bit, but shoutouts to friends and fan, familiar and new. I see a lot of names I know, some names I don't know, but they all share coolness. See, that was another thing that I was hoping would sound nicer. And it didn't. I don't know. This room's not great. Hopefully, okay, Thank you. Hopefully we can do the cool strat here. We can't all. If he shoots the overhead shot, we get this really cool back D-boost thing that you can do. We're gonna do the safe strat on the boss here, just because it looks cool. Something you can do, it's super easy to do casually. You can jump in with rain, that part's optional, but if you hit him with a drill, and it blows up his hitbox, and you can go inside of him and just take him out for free from behind. Goodbye. Easy. Well, let me catch up and check real quick. Oh, Mega Man X amount of times. Whoa. I get jokes. Jokes are funny. Okay. Nice. Some good ones. Alright, so now we're in refights. I'm gonna attempt to use the new way. I think I have enough ammo to do it. Should be fine. And unfortunately, I am probably gonna go overestimate, I think, but we shall see. Bum, 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 bum. Wouldn't be Mega Man without the refights. Unfortunately, all the Jokers can do the same stuff they did the first time you fought them to make you lose time, so we just hope for the best, including Dustman. Hopefully he won't suck here. It's very hard for him to not do that, but I'm hoping for the best. No, he's just a garbage boy. Nice. Thank you for your garbage. Oh, drill. Toadman, I'm sorry to blow you up with drills. Nice! And Rooman. The music in this stage is one of your faves, like just the overall... Hold on. I gotta hurt this robot. I'm gonna just cruise through. I'm gonna take the health. Yes, it's a very determined track. There's actually a really good Mega Man X remix of it. Like, someone took this song and then gave it Mega Man X sounds. And I love that kind of thing. It's so cool. Nice. Okay. Please tell me I have enough dust for this thing done. Yeah, Doingus, Skullman. Come on. No, because I wasted some. That's okay. Great. We'll just move through. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, now we're going into Bright Man. I'm going to hit him with an odd number of skull hits. It's going to put his health at those values we talked about earlier. Yeah, okay, got it. Actually, it's funny, you know, he's probably my least favorite to fight. Like, a lot of the other ones, once you kind of know what they do, how to control them and such, not so bad. But Bright feels like it just forever remained annoying, even learning how to not, you know, deal with the freezing. So, let's see what Drillman wants to do. Please start walking. Ah, that's fine too. Oh, okay. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, cool. He's dead. Now, here. So what we're going to do is get the first form down to 1 health with Ring, and then I'm going to shoot it with a drill. It's going to damage the following form, which lets it retain that damage and skips the life fill. It'll look like the life is full, though, until I pop him with a second drill, and then when I do that, you'll see the damage show up from the first drill. bam, like that. And then if you are consistent with your drill shots, it doesn't really matter that you take too much damage, because you'll outrun him. If you can keep just consistent drills going and detonating on him, you can jump into those shots like early to try to take the damage you need. All right. Moving on up, moving on up. You know the drill by now. Oh, you guys. In here with the jokes. I'm trying to think of some good ones. I cannot summon anything funny at this time. I will check again. I'll check again later. But here we are approaching the end. Thanks for having me, everybody. It's been a really good time. I always love coming out and doing this kind of stuff. I love Mega Man 4, talking about it. Everyone here is always so super cool and rad. I know I'm a little goofy, a little silly, so I appreciate you having fun with me. Come on, ya dingus. Oh, missed. I only have one left, so I'm gonna save it to make sure I get him. There we go, dead. That would be 40-12 is what it was. I think I've just been forgetting to split. 40-12. It ended on 40-20, which I guess is appropriate because of the date. It's everything, I guess. Yo, thanks for the GGs, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks. Well, let me get some water. I can do the proper voice change.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. All the GGs. Yeah, I'm Lookintoad. I run this game. I'm going for world record. I currently have 37:21. No, 37:22. World record is 36:58 by Chalney, so I'm 24 seconds away. Hopefully gonna aim for that this year. I work on Kaizo hacks too, and I like to talk about life and stuff, so if y'all want to ever hang out, that's cool. I appreciate being able to be here and play this game and talk about it with everyone and share our love of retro. So shoutouts to basically everyone, and thank you. Oh, fun trivia: Dustman was designed by a kid named Yusuke Murata for the Robot Master Design Contest when he was a kid, and Yusuke Murata grew up and became the guy who made One Punch Man and like Ice Shield 21. So that's a neat tidbit. He's just pumping out bangers, even as a kiddo, in designs. Cool. But yeah, thanks again for the GGs. Thanks again for the laughs, the fun, the love. And I guess I will probably be cutting stream. I'm actually not sure what I'm doing. Do I just go, you guys? I just say bye and you switch off? Again, gratitude, and it's always good to be here.